Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm finna show y'all how we transform JoJo little boring dog cage from that to this. It looks so good. I'm finna show y'all what we did. So the first thing we did was take some 2x4s, took them and basically just measured the top of the cage so we could make one big wood slat, and I'll show y'all that in a minute. So we cut up these 2x4s and we laid them on top of the cage to see how many we need to cover the top of the cage and enough just for the side of the cage to make the legs. So I know it's not making a lot of sense right now, but I'm finna show y'all in just a second. So once they're all cut, what I did was took some Gorilla Glue and I just basically glued the 2x4s together. You can use wood glue if that's better, but what happened to me was I ended up getting that cardboard glued to my wood slat on the other side. So when we sanded it, it's on the other side, you can't see, but we sanded it off as much as we can. But the top of this wood, we didn't have to sand that much, so it was pretty flat. So this is the wood stain that I'm using. After I done sanded it, I cleaned it up, get all the little dust particles off. And then this is the finish that I'm using, okay? I got it from Home Depot. So now I'm using just a towel just to stain it right. And I put the stain on here and I'm immediately like, I don't know if I like this. But I just was like, forget it, and kept going. But it was taking so long just to do it this way. So I did start pouring the stain on there and just wiping it through. And honestly, I did like the color, like how it came out. You want to take your time, you can. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the top of the cage, and we wanted to make the legs flush with the side of the 2x4s. So we had to make sure that it was enough 2x4s on the top of the cage to come over the edge, if that makes sense. It needed to come off of the edge of the cage so that the legs would be flush. And all you're gonna do is use some nails to nail them in, okay? In the front, there's 2 legs. And the other sides, there's not, because there is not enough room. But if you want to put 2 legs, you just add another one of these on the end here. But these parts ain't gonna be showing, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. So now we are using this chocolate caulking just to caulk the lines. I'm tripping. And now you just want to go ahead and take your finger and just smooth it out, make it as smooth as possible. You're going to need a lot of napkins because it's going to be a lot left on your finger. So now I'm just finishing up the stain and staining the legs. Now here I was like, okay, when I come back and do a second coat, it's going to really come out. But honestly, I left this out overnight. And I came back and I was like, I don't need a second coat. Like, I like the color that it is. So I just went ahead and took the finish. I was scared at first, so I had only just sprayed a little bit on it just to like see how it was going to come out. I sprayed the back legs. And honestly, I waited till like the next day. And I came back. I was like, oh, ain't nothing happened to it. So this is actually one day of recording, and then this right here is another day because I came back and was like, oh, let me go ahead and finish everything. So right here, I'm just spraying it with the finish. It's supposed to help with scratches and everything like that. Y'all just read the front of the finish. It'll tell you exactly what it does. So I let that dry for a day, and now we bringing it in. And honestly, I don't know why we just didn't pull the cage out and put it over it that way. We struggled with this for no reason, but we ended up getting it leveled and getting it in and getting it on top. And we didn't want to lock this in because we want to be able to take it off and fold the cage down in case we need to take the cage anywhere. And the door still opens properly. And even if we want to use the side door for whatever reason, we could still use the side door. So I love this project. It came out so nice. It has my living room looking so beautiful. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.